when you start with an idea. In my case, it was a very genuine problem that I faced as a woman while using sanitary pads, which is why the idea was to solve the problem first for me, because while going out in the market and choosing a sanitary pad for myself, it was a big issue because there was no sanitary pad available that made me aware of what kind of ingredients go into the making of it and whether it is good for me or for the environment. So the idea started with that, but sustainability of the startup, that came into my mind only later when I actually started running the business as a business, right? It was just an idea initially, and initially the only thought in my mind was to basically build a product that genuinely solves an issue that I thought existed. Today, having grown in this journey and having produced the product and have had recognition that yes, the product works for women who've had issues with these problems. Now is the time when we've started actually working on sustainability, right? While starting the company, yes, I had that thought that whether this is a product which can be built up to build a company that generates revenue, that has a good business model, that investors are seeking to invest in, and that genuinely solves a problem. But the dynamics of it, there are different aspects to it, whether it be logistics, whether it be team building, whether it be how to basically optimize your costs. All of those have started setting in, and we've started optimizing for those problems. But yeah, I think we're still early in that journey, and we are identifying these issues as we grow. The first job that I did, my boss always told me that when you go ahead and hire somebody to work with you, always have someone who can challenge you, who can come to you and say that no, you're wrong, who can question you, who can question your strategies and tell you that you're not doing the best job. And always look for somebody who is much, much, much better than you, at least in one skill set. And I think that's the kind of strategy that even we have implemented in our team. We have a very, very lean team, but whenever we've hired people for doing a specific job, we've looked for somebody who is much better than us, who can just come to us and say that you're not doing the best job. We have a very lean team of 8 people, and the jobs that they do, I think to be able to retain them, I think there has to be an accountability to the team, but in a way that they don't feel pressured and they don't feel like they're working in a system where timings are the constraint, for example. There have been many occasions when I've seen people who kind of expect you to forgive them for having a personal life. Like, if I did not stay in office till 8 o'clock, I shouldn't be sorry if my work is done. I think building a team culture that kind of, gives you the chance that you don't have to be sorry for your personal life if you're doing your job, I think is very, very important in retaining people. Because today, in the midst of doing so many things and so many things happening in your life, you are supposed to have a personal life, otherwise you will not be performing at work. So I think that's a very, very important